Hi, my name is Stacy Page, and I'm a Head Start teacher at Duff Allen Central Elementary. And today's activity involves paint samples, and they're free, and they have so many uses, and they're so colorful and fun. You can do so many things with them. I pick a few up each time I go to Lowe's or Walmart, and I also ask family and friends to help me out with that. If you don't have paint samples, then you can use an index card or construction paper or any kind of materials that you would like to use for this activity. Then I would take and use a Sharpie, a clothespin, and a pair of scissors. The first activity I did with these materials is I took a Sharpie and I wrote and made some number cards. I put the number, then the number word, and then the quantity at the bottom. I did this from 1 to 10. You could place this on a piece of cardboard and make a number chart, glue these to a cardboard like a pizza box or a cereal box and make a number chart, or you can use it as a small group. At first I started out with 1 through 5 and I kind of mixed the numbers up so that they're not in order. Then I would ask my child to find the number 2, 1, 2, giving them a visual prompt. When they found the number 2, I would ask them to trace it with their finger, 2, spell the number word, TWO, 2, 2, 2, then count the quantity of dots at the bottom, 1 and 2. I did this all the way to 10, so once they got the understanding of 1 through 5 and could recognize, then I would add 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can do this all the way up to 20. The next activity I really enjoyed doing with my students. And what I did is I made a visual prompt of my first name. Then I used the paint samples and put each letter in my name on one of the cards. I would mix it up and ask my child to spell their name. S-T-A-C and Y. Why? Once they got their first name, I would take away the visual prompt and ask them to work the puzzle. And once they felt comfortable with that, I would add the last name in, doing the same technique as I did with the first name. Visual prompt and take the prompt away. Okay, the next thing I did with some paint samples is I made an uppercase A through Z on my paint samples. And then once again, if you cannot find an ABC chart, you can make one with the upper and lowercase and paste it to a pizza box or some cereal boxes. Okay, I took the first 5 letters and I mixed them up. And I would ask my child to find the first letter in the alphabet. What does the first letter in the alphabet start with? A. You could also give them a visual prompt by writing the letter A on an index card or another paint sample. Then B. And then I would have them put those in order till they got it correct, and then I would add some more on and keep adding till you get all the way to Z and they can put all the letters in order. Another game that my kids at school really, really love is they love swat it or smack it. And what I would do is I would show them a visual prompt, E, E, and I would ask them to smack it. And they would find the letter and smack it. And they get really excited with this game, and it makes it really fun. Or you could use a fly swatter and have them swat the letter E. Once again, you could do it with sight words as well. Okay, the next fun thing I did with my paint samples is I wrote the lowercase on some yellow paint samples and I put them in order like so. Let's make sure you can see them. And then I would take the uppercase and I would mix them all up and I would show them. C. Can you find the lowercase c? Match the uppercase to the lowercase, and then I would have them match it. Then D, and so forth till they were complete. And then once again, once they got the first 5, you could add on your letters. Okay. In my last activity, I used the Sharpie to write the color word on the corresponding color sample, and I used the clothespins and spelled out the color word. And I would lay this in front of them and maybe add some extra letters so I knew that they knew what color word they were spelling. So I'll put a C and a X on this one, and I would mix them up and have them find the R. R, E, and then the D. Oops, I had them upside down. Okay, R-E-D, and then I would chant it and spell it with them. R-E-D, red, red, red. And that's where the scissors came in, because I had to cut the piece off to make the color word. And I did this with several other colors. Okay. You can also do patterns and count your cards. You can count them, do patterns, do shapes. The possibilities with paint samples are endless. And they're so much fun. You can use them for fine motor. I would just take my scissors and have my child just snip. You could do a hole punch as well to work those fine motor skills. But I hope you enjoyed this video today. And every time you're at Walmart, grab you some paint samples. Have a blessed day.